Hey, Have Faith family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the podcast with your friends. Visit our website, havefaithletitbegin.com. We would love to hear your feedback.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. It is a special edition. Why is it a special edition? Because the professor is back. We know him as Sir Nick, and he is joining Have Faith, Let It Begin. And let me tell you, this episode is one in the making. He'll be on for the next 2 weeks, taking over Tuesdays. So this is the first Tuesday he's back with us, and then he'll be back again next week. So without being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, share the podcast with your friends, because we know that with us and through us and with the guidance of our Heavenly Father, everything is possible. Have faith, let it begin. Nick is back, and it starts right now.
Have faith, let it begin. When it starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. We are cutting the introduction a little short today. I know that doesn't make Nick too happy because he loves the spot with me and Noah singing, but that's okay. We'll put it on for next week. With that being said, Nick, always good to see you, my friend. I had some Nick withdrawals since we didn't work today together.
Yeah, well, we see enough of each other, so we'll make up for it next week.
That's it. So, listen, without further ado, everybody in Have Faith, Let It Begin knows who you are. And when you come onto this show, you really know how to pack a punch. So today's episode is called, written by you, it's called Human Appreciation Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I turn the reins over to your host for today, Nick.
Okay, Angel, thank you very much. And it's, I appreciate the time with your audience. It's always an honor to be able to be on here. What sparked this desire to come on and speak about this was, I guess about 3 weeks ago, I had the pleasure of a little vacation time with my family, and I was away from the job for 2 weeks, and we were away for 9 days. We were in a hotel, it was right off the beach. It was very nice. But you get to see, for those 9 days, there are so many people who are trying to make your vacation the best that it can be. And they go unrecognized. It's like a thankless job that they have. Those who are at the front desk of the hotel, those who take care of your room, the housekeeping staff. For the most part, you're going out for meals, breakfast, and dinner, and the wait staff. Everybody in the place is just trying to make your time the best that it can be, and they really go unnoticed. So I thought about, we're really one human race here. There's only one race as far as I'm concerned, and that's the human race. It's blind as to color of your skin, your religion, your sex, your culture. It doesn't matter. We're all in one race, and that's the only race I know. We're going through this journey of life jointly. Everyone, we're all here together, and it would be nice if we treated each other as such, and give each other a pat on the back where it's due. And so that's where I came up with this. And so I'd like to start out kind of going through a few groups that I'd like to thank. And it'll start out by, the usual groups that we do thank. And that's, we start with our military, current military and veterans who have, did their job to keep us safe and free. And that includes their families as well, because they're serving as well. And and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us, we thank them, and we thank their families for that. Law enforcement, all kinds of law enforcement who keep us safe every day, as well as their families who pay a price, and for all of those who have fallen in the line of duty. We thank them. We thank their families. emergency medical personnel who are out all hours of the night, and if we have a medical emergency, they're there to try to get us to safety and get us to where we need to be, so we can get better again. So those are the groups that we kind of usually always thank, and rightfully so. But then there's the ones, I guess I'll put it under a title of a customer service type person who's dealing with the public, on various issues. You have your retail workers, you have your, as I said, the people who work in hotels and restaurants and things of that nature. We have those who answer the telephone when you call a place. So front desk personnel at hotels. It wouldn't hurt to say thank you to them. And I know that, now I would hope that you would people would, if you feel that you can, you would monetarily thank them as well. But it'll be very important that if you thank them face to face for what they do. I mean, we had a terrific lady who was taking care of our room. I mean, she was there every day, same time, like clockwork. And I actually saw her boss in the elevator, and I told her about her, and I thanked her right to her face. I said, "You're doing a terrific job," and I think she really appreciated that. She appreciated that more than the financial benefit. She really did. People at the front desk, waiters and waitresses. That's a hard job. It's a hard job, serving food and being on your feet all those hours. And, they should be taken care of appropriately as well. And a thank you would go a long way. And then you have kind of, those like Angel, like you and I, and there are plenty of people who have switchboard operator positions in the around. And, if people would have some respect and patience and consideration when they speak on the phone to someone who you don't even know, who has never met you before, and who has never spoken to you before, and who's not the cause of why you're so angry. For the most part, I would say, we want to help you as much as we possibly can. And from their standpoint, all you have to do is just have some respect for them, and they will do anything to try to help you and get your issue resolved. But you can't come on like gangbusters on the telephone right off the bat. Like it's just not appropriate. It's just not appropriate. And on the other hand, you have us sitting on the other side of the phone. We should also have the consideration that we don't know what that person's been through, or what brought them to this point. So we should have as much respect and patience and consideration of them that we're asking for of them. So that's basically what I really wanted to say today. As I said, we're going through this life together. We're all going to be judged one day on our resume here. And, it would go a long way if we were, and this world would be a better place if we were just a lot kinder with one another. You have spoken about, Angel, about things that have gone on. You've spoken about the road rage and things of that nature that you run into, and you've had some episodes based on that. I mean, that goes into this. That all goes into this.
Yeah.
Have some kindness, patience, and consideration with one another, and the world would be a better place for it.
Absolutely. And I agree.
So, I mean, that's what I wanted to talk to everyone about, and I'll be curious to hear of any feedback that you get.
I think the feedback that for myself right off the bat is, first and foremost, thank you for bringing that up, because you know what? it's such an easy topic. And what I mean by that is not to diminish your episode by any means. It's an easy topic because all it takes is a little bit of kindness. It takes that opportunity that, like you did, it just took you a few minutes to show your gratitude by recognizing an individual, by just giving them a quick, good job, a pat on the back, verbiage, telling the boss. We're so quick to give negative feedback and because of instant gratification that we fail to remember the hard work that people put into to make your moments become amazing memories. And I think that Human Appreciation Day is something that we need to strive to remind people. And I hope that we can continue to remind them as the seasons change and as the closer we get to the holidays. I think we need to bring this episode back again as a series return, especially during the holiday season. So I'd like to see you come back with more of Human Appreciation Day. Maybe we'll call it, seasons within the seasons, and kind of talk about the Black Fridays and the holiday shopping and just having that understanding with each other. What do you think?
That's a great idea. I'll be glad to do it.
Excellent. So, we like to, talk about our spirituality here, obviously at Have Faith, Let It Begin. And one of the greatest things about being appreciative is also learning what Christ did for his disciples. He appreciated them. Yes, at times they didn't understand what he was saying and they asked a lot of questions and they doubted, just like we do at times, but he never gave up on them. And he always inspired to teach them so that they can go out and spread the message when he left this earth. And one day he'll return. And we're just hoping and praying that one episode at a time, one title at a time, one thought at a time, you, the Have Faith, Let It Begin family, will continue to inspire to be better people, one random act of kindness at a time. So on behalf of all of us here, may God be with you. May he shine his light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. We'll see you, Nick, back next Tuesday. And never forget,
Have faith. Let it begin.
see you soon, guys.